Hi friends, welcome back to At Home with Sonia. If you're looking for beautiful, budget-friendly spring and Easter front porch decorating ideas, you're in the right place. I know that for those of us in colder climates, it's still too early to plant real flowers, but that doesn't mean we can't create a gorgeous, welcoming spring porch. That's why today I'm sharing a compilation of my favorite front porch decor ideas, including frost-friendly floral arrangements and creative ways to bring spring to your porch even when it's still chilly outside. I love looking back at my porch decorations to gather fresh ideas, and I thought you guys might love having them all in one uninterrupted video too. Whether you love classic spring florals, Easter accents, or cozy seasonal touches, there's so much inspiration here to help you refresh your own space. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's dive into tons of front porch decorating ideas. And if you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a decorating idea. Let's get started. So here it is all cleaned up, and I'm going to start with assembling my pots. I'm going to do them a little bit different than I did last year, but quite similar, just a few changes. So I can't wait to see. I have a vision in my head and see how that all turns out in the pot. So I'm starting by adding the birch branches. The other pot already has some from my winter decor, but this one needed some. Now you can hammer these in as well, but I'm just don't feel like looking for the hammer, so I'm just going to try and wiggle them inside and wedge them in with some dirt. And then once I have that in, I'm gonna go in with some forsythias, pussy willows, and then a little bit of daffodils and some drooping greenery, and even adding some bunnies. Last year I used a wreath for a base. This year I decided that was not necessary. I think I can get a look without it, and I don't think I used daffodils last year either. And all the greenery and the bunnies came from Dollarama. But I would like to know, do you guys decorate straight for spring, or do you add some Easter touches before you fully decorate for spring? I unfortunately, like I mentioned before, can't put any live flowers right now because they will die. Probably won't be able to do that till sometime in April. And usually go with pansies because they seem to do okay if we do get some cold weather. I remember a year my grandmother passed away. It was April 27th, many years ago, but it was a huge, massive snowstorm. So you never know how the weather's gonna be here. I think this turned out really cute. And now I'm going to move on to the other pot and repeat the same process.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes.
Whenever I'm doing this type of decor, I always want to kind of put the bunnies or anything that I have in here to almost look like they're looking at each other from the side. I don't know why I do that, but I just have always done it like that.
Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind, but I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a dream.
Now I'm going to add this stand-up sign. It says have a hippity hoppity Easter. This was a DIY that I made again on my DIY channel. And then the egg wreaths I had purchased many years ago at a local nursery. I got them on clearance. They were like $11 each or $13 or something like that. And I've used them for, like I said, several years now. Some of them have lost eggs already, but we'll just have to add some more to them.
Just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes.
Now over here on a rocking chair, I'm gonna add another DIY project. This was a pillow I created on my DIY channel a few years back as well.
You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something.
So it is all done. It's very simple and minimal, just like the rest of the house. I think my dining room probably has the most. So if you want to see those videos, make sure you check out the Spring Decorate With Me playlist. I will link it in the description box. But in case if I forget, you can always find it under playlists on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this decorating video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will definitely be doing something different once the weather gets much better and there won't be any chances of frost. Then I will be decorating for spring and removing the Easter touches. So stay tuned for that. That will probably be in about a month or so. So I can't wait for nicer weather to start. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. So I am just sweeping it up for now. And here is the wreaths that I'm going to be using for my front doors. I've had these for a while, and my other one, because I have two of them, kind of looks like it needs a little bit of TLC, so I might see if I can find some eggs to add to it. The wind can be quite strong, especially in springtime, so I think that's what happened to this wreath from last year.
I just don't know what to do if you go. I've been so selfish and made you believe.
Because there is so much snow and there's going to be a ton of melting, I do need some sort of a mat here, but I didn't want to put any of these brown mats, so I did make this one. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, and it's just so much better for muddy paws especially. It doesn't show mud as well as the other ones would. So for spring, this is the mat I'm going to be using. Then I brought out my big sign. I DIY this over on my DIY channel as well several years back, and I am going to switch that out with a chair, just because I think there's less chances of it being blown out of the corner than over leaning in the edge of by the door, because that would go flying off. And then another DIY that I have that I'm using is my pillow cover. I use my Cricut to make this pillow cover, as well as some drop cloth from Dollarama. And I just love the way this pillow turned out. I did do this, I think it was last year or the year before, on my DIY channel. So if you want to see any of these DIYs, make sure you check out the Easter and spring playlist over on my DIY channel, and you can find all of these in there and so many more.
That you're not good enough, but you're all I need. I take you places that you've never.
Now, because it is too cold and I cannot add actual real flowers into my pots, I saw this idea on several different Pinterest pages, and I thought I put my own spin on it and kind of recreate somewhat of what that looked like. So I had these, what are they called? The vine wreaths, because I bought new ones for my fall decor. So I took these apart. They used to be my fall ones, and I am using them now in here. And then I'm adding some forsythias as well as some willow branches in here. And then I'm also going to add some fake greenery and some bunnies.
I would give you the world if you let me try again. Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. I just don't know what to do if you go.
I think this turned out so cute. I think it's a great addition, a great thing to use for Easter when you can plant flowers. And then once Easter's done, it should be warm enough that I can add maybe some pansies or some other flowers that can withstand frost.
Chance, I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know
Another DIY that can be found on my DIY channel is this basket, hanging basket. I did this several years back, so I'll see if I can find it and link it. So I wanted to add some fall flowers to it, just springtime, so I kind of played around with what I wanted to add.
Here, I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our boots get stuck in the mud. Let's pack up a life, baby, and call it a night. 'Cause the longer we stay here, the harder the fight. I said, hey, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. We won't regret this. Let's kiss the past goodbye. I'm longing to live this free life I've been hearing about. You will see us howling like wolves in the night. 'Cause nothing is stronger than wanting what you might get. I said, hey, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey.
So I do think I like the way this is turning out. I know sometimes in my case I can make things look a little bit tacky, but I think this was just right. I really like all the spring colors in it, and the addition of carrots just gave it that extra color. So I would love to know what you guys think. It's all done. It's very simple, very minimal in my opinion, but I love it the way it looks. It looks open and airy and fresh for spring. I also want to mention just before I leave, because I know somebody will say something, I do have a non-smoking sticker on my door that is new, and it is because I had just recently got a license to run a home daycare, and the whole property has to be smoke and vape free. So that's what the stickers are. Therefore, they're here and on my side door. So, like I said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave me down a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.
Follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. Ain't no worries. Ain't no worries. Don't you worry about a thing. Oh, 'cause as long as we're together, home can be a million different things. I said, hey, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. Call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, follow the spark.
Now, once that was done, I proceeded on taking down all of the Easter stuff that I did not want on my front porch anymore. Then once everything was off, I just swept up this area because I'm working in two sections. I'm going to do this front area first, and then I'm going to work on the side because my front porch goes into an L shape. And I also took down some cobwebs. There weren't that many because I did do this just before Easter decor went up, so there weren't that many out there. Then I realized that I probably should have not been sweeping before I actually planted my pansies in here because I was going to get dirt on the front porch anyway. So I stopped sweeping and I went to get these pots set up for the pansies. The wind had hit these pretty hard. We had some nasty winds and everything was kind of almost looked like it was laying down. So I just wanted to prop it up, get it all standing up nice and tall, and shove it in a little bit harder into the dirt. And then I went and I put some pansies in. Now I will be adding a little bit more dirt to these pots because I did find that there wasn't just quite enough dirt, but I didn't have any on hand. I thought I did, and then when I went to work I didn't, so that's gonna have to wait and happen a little later. I also, if you been watching for a while, I haven't this time around I did not overpack my planters. I did find last year it didn't really work very well when I overpacked them, so I just put, I think altogether 6 in each planter. I also did the same thing in the little planter that I had with some nest and bunny on there for Easter. I also added a few pansies into this one as well. I just love the look of this, and with a little bit of fertilizer, these pansies will get quite big and nice, and they will withstand the cold weather that we're still experiencing. So once that was done, I just kept on sweeping up, and then I proceeded on decorating a little bit. I am keeping it somewhat of a simpler than before because we are going through major construction and I'm going to have a lot of people coming in and out of this area, so I did not want to clutter it in case if they have to be carrying large items, like I'm going to be having a kitchen delivered, appliances, and all sorts of stuff. So and the tiles are going to be coming out, so I just wanted to make it as clear as possible, or things that I am adding here are just easy to move if I need to. I also wanted to wipe down my lights here. I am planning on replacing these eventually. The one over on the other side is missing the bottom. It's been missing the bottom for a while, and I feel like I talk about this every time I do my front porch. We do need to replace the front door, and we had actually looked into it. We are in a process of making a decision because it is taking up to 6 months for the door to come and be installed. And I'm not sure that I want to tie up all my money into a door, because believe it or not, just to get a door like this, it will cost us $7,000. The door that I picked out, the two doors that I picked out, were $15,000. That is more than half of what I'm paying for my kitchen cupboards. That is just crazy, I think. So, and they want half the money up front, which is understandable. I completely understand that. I'm just thinking that it's a lot of money to tie up at this time, and who knows whether I'm going to get it in 6 months as it is. So we are just getting different quotes from different companies and seeing what everybody is saying, if everybody's 6 months or if it's just these few companies that we had done the quotes from. So stay tuned for that as well. But I love the doors that I picked out, but I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford them, because I have to replace these two and I also have to replace my side door. So we'll see what happens. I would like to have it done by fall, but by winter actually. So like I said, we'll see what happens. I love layering my from doormats, especially in spring and summer, and even in fall. I don't get to do this in winter or even early spring because of all the snow and rain and mud that gets brought in, and salt as well.
I know that I haven't been who I was. I am supposed to be the one you can trust.
Added this welcome sign that I just DIY'd over on my DIY channel. It was a thrift flip. If you want to check it out, make sure you head on over to my DIY channel. So I love how cute this little corner turned out, and also the other side of the door. I think it looks pretty nice, and it kind of ties in all of my decor.
Always be there, and I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope.
Now I'm moving over to this side. This is a side that my husband and I use quite a bit. We tend to have coffee on the weekends in the morning, or have some tea at the end of the day. Here, especially if it's raining, I love to sit here because the rain doesn't really get in there unless it's like a torrential downpour. But it's just such a nice and peaceful, quiet place to sit and do enjoy a cup of coffee or a cup of tea.
Enough, but you're all I need. I take you places that you've never been. I would give you the world if you let me try again. Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean.
I did not buy anything at this time for any of this decor, because my house is in such shambles and I don't want to bring more stuff in. So I just shopped my home decor inside and see what I can bring outside and decorate with that.
Chance, I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know.
So it is all done, and I hope you had enjoyed this decorate with me. I love sprucing up my front porch for all the different seasons and different holidays, and I just think it's such a welcoming first thing you see when you kind of turn a corner and start walking towards my house. Let me know which part was your favorite, what you liked, if you would have done something different, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And those of you returning, thank you so much for your continuing support, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm taking you along while I clean and decorate my front porch for the spring. I have done this about a month ago, where I just decorated it for Easter and didn't do a lot of cleaning, so I'm doing a little bit more this time around just to get it even more cleaned up and some of that mess from winter taken down. Since I've decorated for Easter, we've had several snowfalls, so there's just things that need to be cleaned up. But first things first, I'm going to take apart these planters. I have gotten some pansies that I want to plant in them, but I also have to add a little bit more dirt because it's a little low since the Christmas pots. I have chosen pansies for several years now at this time because they are fairly able to survive the colder weather, because I'm not quite sure that we are over the cold spell yet. We might still get a little bit of snow. You never know. So I live in Ontario, Canada, and the weather at this time is a little bit bipolar and can't decide whether it wants to be warm or cold. Last week we were down to -10. Today is 18. So like I said, just can't decide which way it wants to go. I also wanted to mention that this video is going to be part of a challenge that I am hosting. I have invited many creators, or a collaboration, I shouldn't say a challenge, but I have invited creators to join me if they wish in decorating their front porches, or creating DIYs and decorating with them. I have several DIYs that I'm using that I've created over on my DIY channel, and I will link those below, but this is strictly for me a decorate with me, clean and decorate with me. So make sure you head on over to the playlist and see who else joined me and what they're doing for their front porch. I have gotten this really handy tool to make the holes for my plants. It's more of a bulb hole maker, but it works really well for these, although I was struggling getting them out of these packages. But you just push it in and it creates a hole, and that fits right in. So I have purchased a flat of pansies, and I've had enough for the 2 large pots, this smaller pot, and then I ended up getting 2 more medium-sized pots and a really tiny pot, and I still had a couple left over. I didn't want to overpack the pots with pansies because I needed to give them some room to grow. I would love to know what type of decorating do you do for your front porch. I do these seasonally. I also decorate my porch for Canada Day. So I like changing it up. I think partially because I work from home and I like to have change of scenery once in a while, and to do that I redecorate my house often. But I would love to know what type of plants you use, what type of do you stay on more of a cautious side because of the weather, or are you able to go all out? And if you are stopping by my channel for the very first time, welcome. My name is Sonia, and this is my home channel where you will find tons of cleaning, organizing, and decorating motivation. So if this is something that you love watching, I would love it if you press that subscribe button and became part of my YouTube family. And also don't forget to press that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video posts. So here it is. For my 2 big pots are done, and I think this turned out super cute, and I left tons of room for the pansies to grow. I do add a little bit of Miracle-Gro in there just to help them get established and stronger rooted. Now I move on to planting in those medium pots that I was telling you about. Now I will show you only one because they're both the same, and I do pretty much the same stuff for both of them. For the smallest pot, I picked up this Dollarama flower pot, a galvanized pot, and I just added some rocks to the bottom of it for drainage, and then I'm just adding dirt and a couple pansies. And now that all my pots are done, I am going to clean this up, give it a good sweeping, take the garbage and some of the decor that I'm not using off. So I just want to report I made this little doormat a few weeks ago before I decorated for Easter, and it has held up really well, so I will be using it again. I'm just going to do something a little different with it. So I've gotten this Hobby Lobby rug a few years back when we were able to cross the border, and I love using it to layer my doormats with. For my wreaths on my door, I am using my DIY wreaths that I have created several years back, and I'm still absolutely loving the way they look. And of course, my dogs in, out, in, out. They can't decide which way to go, but they are too young to be just let out and sit on my front. I used to do that with my old dog. He would just sit and not go anywhere. These two are 1 and 6 months, so I do not trust to just let them go because I'll be running down the street to go get them. Before I put my wreaths on, I just give the door a good cleaning, and I'm using my Norwax microfiber cloth and a window buffing cloth. I love these so much. I think they are so springy, but they have enough summer look that I tend to keep them all throughout the summer as well. Now I'm moving on to this light fixture, and I'm just cleaning it up, and I will be hanging my other DIY on there that I've created a couple weeks back, and it was one of these flat hanging baskets that I wanted to buy one, but I could not find one that I liked, so I decided just to make one. I will link any DIYs in my description box so you can check them out in case if you want to make one yourself. And I am decorating it with just some greenery that I got from dollar stores. Some came from Dollarama and some came from Dollar Tree. I try to incorporate all the colors that are on my front porch as well as in my house to kind of tie everything together. This rocking chair was a thrift find from several years back, and I had upcycled it, and I've had it actually this year. I kept it outside the whole year round, even winter, and it kept up really well. Not too much snow got on it just when we had like a really severe snowstorm, but all I did was brush the snow off, and it kept up really well. And I am adding another DIY pillow on it, and I think this, like I said, it just looks so springy, and I love all the colors and flowers that I was using. It really feels welcoming and fresh. Now my front porch goes into an L, and now I am cleaning up the part that's you can see from the front of the house. I have 2 windows there that I clean, and then I also wipe down the furniture. The dogs were still outside and they were causing some ruckus. They had found a bacon container. It was empty, but or a bacon wrapper. It must have flew from somebody's garbage, and they were fighting over it. So I'm keeping it fairly simple here. I am just adding a lantern, my little flower pot, and I also picked up the citronella candle at Dollarama. I love the concrete pot that's in, and it smells really good. It doesn't smell that citronella. And then I just add my welcome sign, which I forgot to do when I was doing the front, but there was something on it and it kept leaning, so I ended up trying to sand the bottom off, whatever was sticking on it. I don't know whether the concrete was crooked or the wood itself. I know it fell several times, and I've noticed that it's cracked on top. I might have to DIY a new one. Now it's time to water my flowers, and they perked up quite a bit. I actually just checked on them when I was going to do the voiceover, and they perked up, so that's a good thing. And make sure you're following me on Instagram, where I will be showing you some updates how these flowers look. So here it is dog approved, and I absolutely love the way it looks. I think it's so cozy and welcoming, and I can't wait to sit on that rocking chair with a nice cup of tea and just relax and take the sights in. Here is a little close-up to everything, and I hope this video gives you tons of decorating ideas for your front porch and that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Sit back and relax, and here is the final tour. To add some life and color to these planters, I am adding some pussy willows as well as the dogwood. I have these, all of these had come from Dollarama, and I just love the punch of color that this brings on to the front porch. And at this time, I feel like you really need it. I do not put anything around it. Like I said, it's just I find that it is a little too early, and the frost and the cold would kill anything that I plant. I do, however, add some of that boxwood from the planters in it just to fill it up a little bit. And here's that wash bin that I have, and I just needed to lower it a little bit. I was finding that without the greenery from Christmas, it was a little bit high, but I like having these heavy stones inside this wash bin because otherwise the wind would just pick it up and blow it away. And in here I pretty much take the same approach in decorating as the bigger one, except I don't put as many dogwood flowers in it. I go more with the boxwood. Since I am decorating this front porch technically for Easter, I will be adding my Easter wreaths over here. But before I do that, I just wanted to give my ugly door a wipe down. I also have this sign that I had made DIY'd over on my DIY channel. I think it was last year or the year before, I'm not quite sure. It is an Easter sign. I love the way it looks, and I think it's a great addition to my front porch. My wreaths had come from a local nursery a few years back. I was very lucky, and I ended up buying them in, I think it was like May or June, and they were on clearance for like $13 for both of them. And I thought I must have been like my luckiest day that day to find these, because I've been looking for these egg wreaths forever, and I think this was before my DIY channel, and I felt so lucky that I had found them.
Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you. So maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't.
I was trying real hard for my dogs not to run out every time I open the door. I have two puppies, if you didn't know. One is a 1-year-old Bernafee, and the other one is actually a very different breed. His breed name is Tornyak. He does come from, I think, Bosnian mountains, but he is considered a Bosnian Croatian Shepherd.
That everything's okay.
Next, I move on to the floor of my front porch, and I am adding my Hello Spring sign and mat that I had DIY'd actually just a couple weeks ago using my Cricut machine. I will have the video, all the DIY videos, linked in the description box in case if I forget and you really want to see it. Make sure you remind me that I forgot, because that description box sometimes gets the best of me. I also added my wood bunnies, and then I'm going to add my DIY pillows. So pretty much all the decor aside from the flowers I have DIY'd. Even that chair I had upcycled. I was looking at that chair with that pillow, and I wasn't quite sure if I was loving it, so I ended up going and getting a blanket and another pillow just to kind of play around with it and see how I liked it. I don't want to put too many things right now onto that chair because it is raining quite a bit because it's spring, and didn't want to have to deal with wet things. but decided that the blanket was a little too heavy for the season, so I just ended up just sticking with that one pillow. Now moving on to the side, because my porch goes kind of in an L, I have the sitting area, another sitting area that needed some major dusting and wipe down. So that is what I'm doing first before I decorate it. I'm not adding too many pieces as far as decor goes here. We do enjoy our morning coffees. Well, I'm not sure how many morning coffees we're going to actually enjoy here with two dogs whining on the other side. And I do have leash out front for them, but it's too muddy for them to hang out on my front lawn right now. So I'm adding this basket, and to the basket I've added some boxwood. Well, first I started with boxwood, then I decided not to use the boxwood, but I'm adding moss to the bottom, and then I'm going to add tons of colored eggs. I just thought this looked so pretty, basket of eggs. And then I finish it off with my solar lantern, and that's it. I didn't make quite the mess with that moss on the bottom. Well, here it is. Let me know what you think. Do you think I brought life into my front porch after the winter? Make sure you stay until the end of this because there's a special invite at the end if you are a creator. And like I said, let me know in the comments what you think, what you like the most, and I'll just leave you to the tour. Once the deep clean was done, I proceeded on decorating my pots, and again, because it is still very cold, it was, I think, feel like minus 16 as I'm decorating for Easter and spring outside. So I cannot put any plants because they will all die. So I'm just resorting to putting some artificial plants, some of this yellow dogwood, which I think it looks really nice, and then I'm just going to add a couple pussy willows in between. And as you can see, I am keeping those birch branches on. I've been decorating this way for a while, so if you've been following along for a while, you've probably seen this before. Speaking of following along, if you are stopping by my channel for the very first time, welcome. My name is Sonia, and on this channel I share tons of decorating inspiration as well as some cleaning motivation, and coming your way this summer will be tons of home reno ideas. So if this is something that you think you might enjoy, make sure you hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you don't miss on any of the uploads.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
I also decided to decorate this small pot. This is just a pot that I think certain plants came in, maybe some months in fall, I can't really remember. So I'm just going to add in this one some dogwood as well as pussy willows, and then I'm going to also add my little DIY bunny as well as a little bird's nest in, and I think it just looks so cute and such a Easterish spring little setup.
Even if the sky is falling down, jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground.
So in this corner, I wanted to create a little not a vignette, but a little setup, and so I'm adding this hippity hoppity sign that I DIY'd on my DIY channel as well, and also a little lantern, and adding this moss bunny up here as well. All of these items I have DIY'd over on my DIY channel, and I will try and link them all up in the description box for you to check out if you want to make any of them yourself.
Really wanna know if I will ever figure out.
On the doors, I'm going to be adding my egg wreaths. I've had these for several years and picked them up at a local nursery, and I just absolutely love them.
The road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky
I have to be very careful as to what I add here, because we've had some pretty big winds and it kind of just picks up things and takes it with it. So in this corner, I'm adding a basket and filling it up with some artificial plants, as well as some wood carrots for a little bit of weight in the basket. And then I'm just going to add some more different types of carrots and some eggs.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So it is all done. I do love the way it turned out. I'm going to give you a little tour, and I hope you had enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend. And if you're not subscribed, I would love it if you press the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you all so much for watching.